All right, coming up on 50 seconds. This is the last race of the day. We skipped a few in the middle. Skipped 4 in the middle. All right, so Teal is pushing here. 36 seconds to go. So Teal is pushing and running out of runway here. So this blue boat probably needs to get hooked and spin around. Teal has to make sure they can make the line. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. It looks pretty tight to me, but these are 420s. They don't slide as much, so maybe this is okay. Bailing out here, 13 seconds. Probably bailed with enough time. I think so. Pretty boat favored though, so, oh yeah, look at that. So blue bailed early enough to have a spot, but still not going very fast over here. So really slow at the pin. For both boats, really slow at the boat for one boat. We'll see if 23 can get control of 26. I think they do. I think this Teal boat gets control of this blue boat also. So I think we have 1 pair for Teal, 2 pair for Teal, and then definitely a pair for blue. This pair is not even close. So the question is, in the reverse, does blue have 2 pairs? I'm not sure if they do right now. The question would be if this boat over here can get one of these 2 Teal boats. Because this boat's clearly in last right now. At least for the moment.
You asked Sean if they want to do Taurus or Zyla.
He's not here yet. They're still racing at USF. Pick the marks up. I checked with them and they weren't really sure, so let's just pick them up. And Gene, we're going to pull your boat out of the water.
Okay, got it.
Ooh, not really in focus. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Alright, so what do we have going on over here? So I lost track a little bit in my discussion there. We do have a very far back blue boat here. We're going to leave them off the frame for now because I think they're solidly in last. But what we do have developing over here is blue looks like they have control of a second pair. And with that, we can go play 1 here. And that's what blue is doing, so that's good. Now we don't have super solid control, but we have the starboard advantage. Now if you're 23, and it looks like they're doing it, you're not really worried about going fast. You're worried about getting up on 26 here. So doing everything you can to pinch and slow that boat so that either you or 21 can get them. And it looks like it's kind of working. 25 and 23, working with 26 here. And then the idea is, if this boat that the arrow is pointing to way out here, oh goodness, if that boat's in last, which we can tell they are, then Teal is going for the 2, 3, 4 here. It looks like it's happening pretty well. Now we're going into a running play, so notice that this boat's going fast, this boat's going fast, and this boat's going fast. That's good. 23 wants to make sure that 25 and 21, that these 2 boats are ahead of this boat over here, but only pass back as much as you need to. And that's all we're doing. So this is good. This is happening fast. Now 25, first of a pair goes outside. Just sail well past the ley line and then bring it around. Right? There's no reason to even get close. Let's see if we do that. Very good. Very good. I'm going to green flag that if I'm an umpire. 25, ducking and doing a good job there. All right, so chasing here, and 26 is close, so it's not that the chase is that bad, it's just that 22 is really far behind. This is going to be hard for the blue team. Now, up top, even though we're in a running play, the 2, 3, 4, we should do a high-low here because we could naturally draw that team back, and we are. Very good. I like this race so far. And this is interesting too because for a little bit it looked like the blue team had a piece of a second pair. Again, I say this all the time, it could be our angle that made it look that way. Maybe blue never had that second pair. but it turned into a pretty comfortable play 2 for the teal team. Alright, so this high-low is working. So this boat's going to go for the 1. This boat, this teal boat here, their only job is to keep this boat behind them. Okay? So blue's going for the high-low also, but understand that blue has to cover all this distance. And so if this teal boat is conscious that all they have to do is keep this blue boat behind them, they'll be okay. Even if they end up losing this blue boat. Right? Not ideal, but you still have to keep this boat behind you. Because if you bail and go back, you might lose both. If you lose 1, your team is still in a very solid play. If you lose 2, you're not. Alright, so the high-low has worked. So here's the thing. Now the high-low has worked. Okay? A 2-3-4 is a very solid play. But going into the 1-2-4 is more solid. It's kind of hard to say whether or not this pass back is to happen. And that's why we call this the play 3, because we have the 1-3-4. However, if this high-low works, so if this boat goes from the 6th to the 4th ahead of this teal boat, then we're in the 1-3-5. The 1-3-5 is not a play we want to keep. So we would do this pass back then. So this boat should be closer and hoping to do a pass back on this second place boat. If we get to the mark and it's not needed, we don't want to do it. But if it becomes needed, what could happen is this boat could attack this boat and turn this into a situation where the blue team has a 2-3, and then it's a race, right? Because then we have the 2-3-6 versus the 1-4-5. But it doesn't look like that. No. Yep. So 21 is going to round, and then 24 is going to shift gears. Oh, 24 didn't round. Now they have. So 24 shifts gears. And now we have a really significant play. Now, the play is up here, not here. Blue has to do this pass back first, this one here, and then do this pass back. That's really important to remember. Teal would much rather pull off their pass back. All right, this is going to be a contentious mark round. Let's see what it looks like. So 23 doing their job, keeping 26 behind them. That's what they need to do. 25 would love to stay ahead of 22. Oh, 21 going very aggressive here. I don't understand what we're doing there. That could be an angle thing. It looks to me like 21 just damaged themselves really badly. Yeah, that was a very bad move. I don't know what 21 was doing there. We have to keep the 1 there. Alright, so now, if we want to convert this to a play 2, now 21 has a really important job. They got to pass 22. It looks like it might happen, so that's good. But that was very risky, because if 24 could have gotten better control of 21, we could have gone for a play, or sorry, blue could have gone for a play 1.
Why is Rav slowing here?
I was asking more why 21 slowed down as much as they did. But now it's turning back into a play 2, so that's better. Okay, so now we have a race where everyone is slowing down. This is very messy. 25 is slowing down a boat to get 23 up, but 23 is slowing down a boat. So we have 25 and 23 both slowing someone down. We don't need to do that. We got to go fast now. We're in the 2-3-4. A 2-3-4 is a running play. So we want to speed up. All right, time to speed up. Oh gosh, 25 are slowing down. 23 and 25, we keep slowing down. We got to speed up. Speed up! Stop slowing down! So 21 does an unorthodox attack down to the leeward mark, but turns into a play 2. And we're going back again. Why are we slowing down? We're trying to finish this race, teal team. 21, now you put yourself in a dangerous position. What was that?
Matt should be coming back to his help, right? Trying to bring everything together.
Yes, and teal should not be slowing down as much as they are. Teal just keeps dragging this race out. I don't know why we're slowing down everywhere on the course. All right, so now we have a situation where these two boats are trying to do a pass back, and this boat is still slowing down.
That's like the one, and he's making, right, no attempt to come down on teal, and let's say it's teal to 2, 3, 4, and they can loosely cover. They should be sailing fast, right?
Exactly. So now teal has spent all this time going slow and still is not covering 26. 24 is going to come over here. He's going to get in the way of both of these boats. And I imagine that a super solid play is going to go in favor of blue here. Now we'll see. My angle is not very good. 25 still has a piece of 26. That's good. 25 doing the right thing here. 21 having sailed out of the 1 or the 2 multiple times now. We need to get across this line ahead.
And Matt in the 6, right, 22, should be trying to draw 23 away, right? If he tacks back across the middle a bunch?
Yes, in theory, but 22 is so far behind right now, it's all theoretical. Alright, so now 21 is behind again. And this really solid play has fallen apart. Yep, this race is going to go for blue. 24 very patient and comes in and does a pass back when they're supposed to. 26 sailed very fast. Teal team lets 26 go multiple times. It's probably evident from the way that I'm talking, but that was not done very well. 23 and 25 way too aggressive at the bottom of the course, going too slow, and then 21 sailing back a number of times when it was not needed. Anyway, good job for 24 and 26.